Hello students, I welcome you in this AAA class. Now we are solving the actual past paper on your ACCA practice platform in this class. And as you can see on the left side of your computer screen that this is a question I have extracted from March June 2024 actual past paper, right? March June 2024 actual past paper, and this is my question number 1. So now what I will be doing, I will be reading the requirement, and whatever the topic will be, we will be having a quick recap of that topic, and then we will be solving this question, right? So it is 1st July, you are an audit manager. Remember that in your AAA paper, you are acting as the audit engagement partner. No, you are acting as the audit manager. Audit manager who is in direct contact with the audit partner. And one more important thing, at your AAA paper level, there are 20 professional marks, out of which 4 marks is for the communication on this question number 1. And that is very simple to gain. You are audit manager in the audit department of Plum and Company and responsible for the audit of Magenta Group, a listed entity which has a financial year ended 30th September 20x5. Whatever the question will be, always note down the year end, right? Now see that what is written here. The group operates in oil and gas sector. The group operates in the oil and gas sector, right? So this is the partner email. Plum and Company, I mean you, responsible for the audit of group consolidation, financial statements, and all these things. Exhibit number 1, and first of all read out the requirements. Okay, so requirement is for 40 marks for technical and 10 marks for professional, as we all know, right? So now partners email, exhibit number 1. What is in the exhibit number 1? In the exhibit number 1, to audit manager, that is you, from Violet Purple Group Audit Engagement Partner, Violet Purple Group Audit Engagement Partner, subject this, date this, hello. Okay, this will be the starting point. And first one is the evaluation of the significant business risk, 10 marks. One business risk is equal to 2 marks. One business risk is equal to 2 marks. So it is 10 divided by 2. You have to write 5 business risk. You have to write what? 5 business risk, right? You have to write 5 business risk. That's a very simple point. Now let's move on. This is my first requirement. Second, justify. Second, justify. Now put it on hold. I'm opening this briefing notes column here. I have to write the briefing notes, right? I have to write the briefing note, and you can see from this, using the information I require you to prepare the briefing note. Now, who is requiring the briefing note to be prepared? The audit engagement partner. So what you are supposed to do, you have to reply him or her back. So that's a very simple point. When you will be opening this briefing note, just put up the heading of briefing notes. Put up the heading of briefing notes, and then you have to write to whom you are writing. 1, 2, 3. To whom you are writing? You are writing to Violet Purple Group Engagement Partner. Just copy and paste. Just copy, because you are writing an email to him. I selected and I copied this thing. Okay, so it is this. Next, from whom? The audit engagement manager. I mean the audit manager. Whatever the terminology here it is written, just copy and paste it over here. The next one, subject. What is the subject? The subject is audit planning for the Magenta Group. Just copy and paste. Very much simple. There is no technicality over here. There is no technicality over here, right? And that's a very simple point. What's next? The next one is about the date, I believe so. Write the date. And then put up the heading of introduction. This is introduction, and all these things worth 4 marks for communication, right? So in the introduction, what you are supposed to write? He's saying hello, you should say hi. No, not at all. So basically, introduction paragraph is actually the introduction of all the requirements. So what is in the first requirement? Evaluation of significant business risk. Number 2, justify why. You have to give the reasons why each of the following issues, these issues have been classified as a significant risk of material misstatement. Now, point to be noted is that there is a risk of material misstatement and there is a significant risk of material misstatement. Significant means which impacts more. Design the principal audit procedures to be performed on the impairment of cash generating units for the extraction of oil and gas. And part D, in relation to the matters, discuss the auditor responsibilities and describe the impact on the planning on the audit. So in the introduction stage, you need to write about the introduction of all the requirements which you are trying to cover, right? So basically, what is the point? I am writing that these briefing notes have been prepared to assist you in the, now you have to wait, just go to the partner email, you need to start a planning, the partner is communicating with you of Magenta Group for the year ended 30th September 20x5. To help with this, I have provided you with some relevant information. I met with the group finance director yesterday. Who met? The audit partner met with the group finance director yesterday to discuss a number of matters, including some recent business developments. I have also received a concerning email from the audit committee of the group, some regarding unusual payments. Based on the analysis I have done on this industry, it is appropriate for the overall industry material to be based on uh, profitability, okay, and all these things, right? That's a very simple point. So what we will be writing, we are writing the these briefing notes have been prepared to assist you in the planning, in planning the audits of Group Magenta Group, right? And for the year ended, for the year ended 30th September, yes, for the year ended 30th September 20x5, right? That's a very simple point. Now, what is in the briefing note? You have to write in the introduction paragraph, right? You have to write the introduction paragraph. The notes contain first the evaluation of significant business risks and the justification, and about what, and the justification why operating license, operating segment, oil and gas extraction platforms have been identified as a significant risk of material misstatements, and the justification why operating license, operating segments, why operating licenses, operating segments, and oil and gas extraction platforms and oil and gas extraction platforms have been identified the significant risk of material misstatements, not and businesses, then justification, okay. It also includes the audit procedures to be applied, audit procedures to be performed. I think we should use the word recommended because this is the planning, and the recommended audit procedures to be applied. Recommended audit procedures to be applied on the impairment of, I'm just copy and paste over here, to be applied on this thing, right? Extraction of oil and gas, and what exactly? And finally, it includes, what? Okay. matters arising from the email of the chairman of audit committee regarding these two things. Included, so we have to write in a diplomatic way. So finally, it includes the discussion about the email from the chairperson of the audit committee regarding the unusual payment made. Unusual payment made to whom? Let's go to exhibit number 5, I believe so. Okay, leave it. And it's an unusual payment made to the government officials. Okay, that's a very simple point. Okay, so now this is what we had done. Now we will be starting our part A, and part A is the evaluation of significant business risk, right? Evaluation of the significant business risk.